Weeks of verbal potshots over which level of government is responsible for Australia's looming gas supply crisis amounted to firing blanks when the protagonists came face to face in Canberra. Heading into a national security meeting with Malcolm Turnbull on Thursday, New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian continued to defy the Prime Minister's call to end state moratoriums of coal seam gas developments. "I'm not budging," she said. Nor would she be cowed by suggestions the state's share of GST revenue might suffer if governments turned their back on potential royalties. "I'm not going to lose any sleep over NSW's position," Ms. Berejiklian said. A few hours later, sitting next to the Prime Minister and alongside other state and territory leaders, the Premier said all jurisdictions looked forward to discussions about a national approach. "We've identified in New South Wales those parts of the state which are not appropriate for gas exploration, and we've identified those parts of the states which are," she said calmly after accusing the previous New South Wales Labor government of issuing coal seam gas licences like confetti. The New South Wales position was supported by Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews, who wants a domestic gas reserve. "There is sufficient supply. The problem we've got is that Australian gas is not being used for Australian households and Australian businesses first," he said. "You can buy Australian gas in Tokyo cheaper than you can buy it in Melbourne." Mr Turnbull, for his part, studiously avoided repeating his criticism of New South Wales and Victoria even when prompted by a reporter. Asked whether he would consider a special council of Australian governments meeting on the issue, Mr Turnbull said energy ministers were meeting shortly. He noted the Santos CSG project near Narrabri in northwest New South Wales, which is subject to a planning process, could make a very significant difference in domestic supply. Copyright AAP 2017.